Hey cupcakes, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today I'm doing this Nebula look from Guardians of the Galaxy. Let's get into the tutorial. To save some time, I already applied my bald cap and glued down my eyebrows. I'm going to start sketching out where each of her features are going to be. You don't have to do this, but I like to prep where those paints are going to go. This just makes it a lot easier for when you're ready to paint. It's just kind of like coloring in a coloring book. So I'm looking off of a few different reference images, and then I'm also looking off Alyson Tabbitha's pictures from when she cosplayed this. She also has cosplayed images on her Instagram and her YouTube video, which I will link all of her information down below because that was very helpful. A lot of the images I could find were really dark and angled in different ways that it was kind of hard to see where everything was going from. I also looked and watched a YouTube video of people preparing Nebula's look on Karen Gilliam, which was really helpful as well, and I'll link that down below as well. I'm starting to paint the top of the bald cap where her gray plate is at, so I'm just filling that in with a gray water-based paint. I'm filling in the middle section of the face with a lavender water-based paint, and then later on I'm going to go back in and darken it up and make it look a little bit beat up. For the left and right panels of her face, I'm just going in with this sky blue color, and then later on we can go back in and add some scuffs and darken it up. This plate on the side of her face was a little bit of a darker color, so I'm just filling that in with a darker blue color. With black body paint, I'm just drawing out the collar of her outfit. With this metallic silver body paint, I'm just filling in that plate on the side of her head, and then it's gonna wrap around her eye as well. With a tiny detailed brush and black body paint, I'm just going to start outlining each of those plates and adding lines where each of them are in the reference image that I was looking through. You do want a really small, tiny bristled brush so that you can make really fine lines. Or if you'd like, you can also use a liquid eyeliner to draw them on as well. I don't particularly like drawing with liquid eyeliner because I have found that it ruins the felt tip on the end. But do whatever you need to. With that same brush, I'm also drawing on her eyebrow. I don't particularly have a steady hand, so what I decided to do is wait until that black paint completely dries and then go back over top of it with each of the colors, like the lavender and the sky blue color, and just go on top of it and just clean up those lines and make them look crisp. Starting on her suit, I'm just taking this purple body paint and I'm filling in each of the areas that are going to be this exact purple color. And then I'm moving on to this maroonish color, and I'm just going to be painting on each of those what looks to be like straps. So I'm painting on each of those straps with this maroon color. I mixed a purple, red, and brown body paint just to get this specific color. For this part of the outfit, it's going to be this dark purple color, so I'm going to be filling in this entire area with this dark purple body paint, and then the sleeves as well. Of this sleeve was that maroon color, so I'm just filling in that area with the maroon color. I'm going to be painting my entire arm this sky blue color all the way down. With the metallic silver color, I'm going to just be painting this entire arm all metallic silver. In the reference images, her face isn't one flat color, so with like a shader brush and some blue eyeshadow, I'm just going and randomly placing that blue shadow all over to just create some separation to break up from that color. You can also do a little bit of gray, which I didn't do, but I think that adding a little bit of gray would have been really cool. Going back to her outfit, I'm just going to start outlining everything in black body paint. You can definitely outline everything in black eyeshadow, which is what I normally do, but in this case, I just wanted to outline everything in the black body paint. For her arm, she did have some different panels and like a bunch of lines drawn. So what I did here is I kind of tried to copy it, but then I didn't care and then just started drawing just random lines. And on the other arm, I'm just following the reference image as close as I can. I'm not doing it exactly, so just draw the lines and people will get the message. With black eyeshadow, I'm now just going to start adding a bunch of shadow where each of the clothing areas are. I do a lot right by the collar because I know that's exactly where shadow is going to be at. I'm looking at the reference image, but I am also adding shadow where I feel it should be. With purple eyeshadow, I'm just going to contour my nose just to give it a little bit of dimension. I wanted to save the eyepiece for last, so I'm just following the reference image and trying to draw each of these lines in black body paint. I'm trying to be very steady with this and drawing it out as accurately as possible. This was actually the worst time for me to get hiccups because I needed to be very precise with this, so if you see me kind of jumping up and down. It's because I have hiccups, and unfortunately they lasted for a while of me doing pretty much the entire part of this. Wow, my luck. With a flat brush, I'm just adding some eyeshadow, some gray eyeshadow into each of the grooves and areas where I think that shadow would be at. This is going to give it a little bit more dimension. And then I'm also adding shadow in between where that plate is on the face and where that purple panel is. Time for some contacts. I'm prepping my eyes with the e.l.f. eyeshadow primer. I'm just patting that on top not to disturb any of the body paint. And then I'm going to be taking a black eyeshadow on top to smoke out her eyes. I'm also using a black gel liner to line the upper and lower lash line. I wanted to give that head plate a little bit more dimension, so I'm just taking black eyeshadow on top of that. I'm going to be adding some mascara, and I decided not to wear any lashes for this. This is the completed look. I hope you enjoyed watching this video. If you did, please make sure to give it a like, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!